Welcome to the Slop Farm. Enjoy the video.
In this video, I will explain how to use the JNC660 jump starter. Before you begin, always prioritize safety. Make sure to read your user manual thoroughly for specific instructions and warnings. It's crucial to ensure your jump starter is fully charged before attempting to boost a vehicle. Always wear appropriate safety glasses and gloves to protect your eyes and hands, and work in a well-ventilated area to avoid inhaling fumes. These precautions are vital for a safe and effective jump start. Now, let's connect the JNC660 to your vehicle's battery. First, identify the positive and negative terminals on your car battery. The positive terminal is usually marked with a plus sign and covered by a red cap. Connect the red positive clamp from the jump starter to the positive terminal. Next, connect the black negative clamp to a clean, unpainted metal part of the engine block, away from the battery itself. Ensure all connections are secure and free from any corrosion. With the clamps securely attached, it's time to start your vehicle. Get into the car and attempt to crank the engine. Do not crank for more than 5 to 8 seconds at a time to prevent overheating. If the vehicle doesn't start on the first try, wait at least 3 minutes before attempting again. This allows the jump starter to recover. Avoid making more than 3 consecutive starting attempts to protect both your vehicle and the jump starter. Once your vehicle successfully starts, it's important to disconnect the jump starter correctly. First, remove the black negative clamp from the engine block. Then, disconnect the red positive clamp from the battery terminal. Store the clamps properly to prevent any accidental short circuits. Finally, and this is crucial for the longevity of your JNC660, recharge it immediately after every use. If not used regularly, check its charge every 3 months and recharge as needed.
Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if we helped you today.